There's always a lot of excitement and tension around on the opening day of a test match. It'll be interesting to see which side copes best. The captains are about to make the crucial toss, so let's get down there and see who... Looks like they're going to have a bowl. Excitement's beginning to build as the start of play approaches. Good morning and welcome to this highly anticipated cricketing contest between these two test nations. Correct call, and it looks like they're going to field. Most of the crowd have found their seats, so it looks as if we're finally ready to get the match underway. Beautifully timed. 4 all the way.
That's great cricket. He knew there wasn't a fielder out there, so it wasn't risky.
Immaculate timing.
He plays that shot really well and it brings him a lot of runs.
That's well played.
He's only faced a few balls, yet he's right into it. He's on the attack.
He's cleared the infield with that one. He was onto that in a flash.
No ball.
One more to sundries. Brilliant timing.
Wonderful shot. He really punished the bowler there.
That shot brought the crowd to their feet. The ball almost seems to accelerate over this outfield. Tremendous shot. That's 4 all the way. He placed that superbly. He smacked that over the top. 4 runs. Top quality shot. Once it's past the fielder on this outfield, it's a certain 4. Good stuff. Well, the bowler will be glad that's over. It's a hugely expensive over. thin edge. Dolan. Let's have a look at that from another angle. Real concentration required from the new batsman here. No run there. And there's a fielder underneath it. Let's look at that again. Well, that's a cracking shot. That was superb placement.
Well, what about that? What a shot that was.
That is a textbook shot.
Well, if you want to show the kids the perfect way to play that shot, there's a fine example.
No run there, they simply can't get it away. That's the end of another over. What do you think makes a great number 3 then, Tony?
A great number 3 really must have a solid defence. Remember that it's quite often that he's going to find himself in a situation where he's out in the middle replacing one of the openers before too many overs have gone. So he needs to have the qualities of an opener on one hand, and on the other hand he needs to also have the qualities of a star middle order player. In other words, he needs to have a full range of all the shots. That's in the ideal world. So a combination, I think, of defence and good aggressive all-round shots once he gets going. It is a very important position.
Great stroke play. The ball really races over this outfield.
Oh, lovely timing. He played that beautifully.
No ball.
No ball bowled. He hit that with great power. This should be the end for the batsman. Oh, he's dropped it. The fielding team may regret that. An expensive over for England, that one. He's put it down. They may yet have to pay for that. Well, that's a superb shot. That was a shot right out of the coaching manual. Let's take a look at Hawkeye. He's out. Let's take another look at that in replay. So, new batsman at the crease. Got him! Let's have a look at that from another angle. 6 runs off the over there. Out! Caught! Yet again the batsman fails to follow the ball and he's out. Absolute concentration required from the new man in. That shot will give you an idea of just how fast this outfield is. Right out of the top draw. That was superb placement. That shot will give you an idea of just how fast this outfield is.
No ball.
No ball. He picked the length really early there. His captain won't be too happy with that. The cricketer to start a new over. Well, that's a cracking shot. That's just the kind of shot that makes the fielding captain have to tear his hair out. Very unlucky. That's out! The tail's exposed after that crucial breakthrough. So, into the tail now, the wickets could start to tumble.
No ball.
No ball.
No ball.
One more to sundries. Oh, that's a cracking shot. 4 more.
Well, he rocked back beautifully there. His weight was just in the right place and away it went for 4.
And there's a fielder underneath it. Let's have a look at that again. So into the tail now, and these lower order batsmen have got to show some resistance.
No ball.
That was a sloppy piece of cricket. Really quick scoring here. What's the key to bowling with the new ball, Tony?
The key to bowling with the new ball is movement. There's no doubt about that. If you bowl a good length and line and you have some movement, then you're always going to cause problems for the batsman. And the great bowlers, both of yesteryear and the modern fast bowlers, when using the new ball, get it to swing. So swing in the air is one way to move the ball. And of course the other way, with a new hard seam, you can move it off the seam as well. If you happen to be able to do both, well, that's a bonus. So for me, length and line and swing and seam is the way to go. But you can only do that if you keep the seam upright, and so that's the challenge.
He might have got a hand to that, but he couldn't stop it. They'd be gutted to have put that one down. Well, the bowlers are taking a bit of stick out there. He's hit that well.
Absolutely effortless. He hardly seemed to hit it.
Well, that's an interesting decision. We'll have to wait and see if it was the right one.
They have to keep it tight and wait for the mistakes.
That's out. That was a superb delivery.
Well, he's back in the pavilion without troubling the scores.
New batsman in, and absolute concentration required now. Very well timed. Picked the gap beautifully. 4 runs.
Well, that's a wonderful shot. He looks in great shape out there.
Great shot. He's taken the aerial route and been rewarded with 4.
He's found the gap.
He found the gap with precision. Exquisite shot.
He's smacked that over the top. 4 runs.
The crowd really enjoyed that one.
It's in the air, but there's nobody near it, and it'll go for 4.
That's nicely played. He really struck that beautifully. Once it's past the fielder on this outfield, it's a certain fall. Oh, that's a cracking shot.
And a cracking shot, that one. He looks in fantastic form.
No ball.
One more to sundries. Top quality shot. 4.
That had 4 runs written all over it from the moment it left his bat.
He hit that with great power. That's an appalling over. Thin edge. Oh, that looks as if it might have hurt.
That's out. Caught.
Let's have a look at the action replay. So, left hand, right hand pairing at the crease now.
Gone for naught. Yet again the batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out.
Very well timed. That's raced away to the fence.
That was a fine shot for 4.
No ball.
No ball. Let's have a look at that again. Great shot. He really looks in good nick today.
The crowd really enjoyed that.
9 runs off the over.
Well, you really can't give this player that kind of room outside the off stump. That's for every time.
He's hit that very hard.
4.
That's great cricket. He knew there wasn't a fielder out there, so it wasn't risky.
Impressive strike rate in this knock.
That's a big hit. It'll go all the way.
He picked his spot well there.
The ball really races over this outfield.
That was a cracking shot. He really got into position beautifully there.
No ball.
He's having some problems with his run-up out there. He hit that uppishly, but it's raced away to the fence. How important is concentration for a batsman?
Concentration is vital to a batsman. As soon as you start to lose it during an innings, then you'll get yourself into trouble and probably get yourself out.
He's gone!
Let's have a look at that from another angle. Real concentration required from the new batsman here. That's nicely played.
Wonderful shot. He really punished the bowler there.
Oh, that must have hurt. Well, that's a superb shot. 4 more.
Well, that's what you should expect if you bowl like that on this pitch.
That clattered into the hoardings. Well bowled.
Let's look at that again. New batsman on strike for England.
A dolly.
Let's have a look at that from another angle. New batsman in.
Oh, he's bowled him.
Let's have a look at that again. Well, that's wonderfully timed. Found the gap there, and that races away for 4.
That's another one gone. Yet again, the batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out.
It seems like miles back to the pavilion when you got out cheaply.
The tail's really exposed now. Tremendous shot.
Smashing shot, really magnificent. I'd pay money just to come and see that again.
That was superb placement. He's certainly not hanging around. Very expensive over. Fast bowler to start a new over.
Got him!
And from another angle. The right-hander and the left-hander at the crease now. Lovely shot, right out of the meat of the bat. That's very fortunate, and the bowler will be livid. The batsman will just be pleased to be off the mark.
Dollar!
Let's have a look at that. It really is a beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. What a superb shot. He looks in fine form.
That was beautifully put away for 4.
I'm not sure if that's what I would have done. It really is a lovely day for cricket. Found the gap there, and that races away for 4.
It's all over.